post-apocalyptic flamethrower or Coke bottle Gatling made of Coca-Cola bottles. What was your first choice in the world of zombies? It's the top homemade weapons. Let's go. Let's start with German, who's made all portable versions of slingshots. Yes, just that slingshot is a symbol of Thrive's channel. Once he's contrived a weapon with a huge sniper scope for pencil throwing, which he's also named Slingshot. The actuator is a common drill and the cartridge belt is replaced with a pencil charger. The zombie weapon works ideally. 32 pencils in 5 seconds that penetrate deep into ballistics gel at 4 centimeters. And that perhaps the most interesting weapon of this channel is the Coke bottle Gatling. The foundation of its gun is a half-empty liter Coke bottle, which has a hole for air pumping from first side and valve for air to tend from another side. The meter pump is attached on the end of the valve, which will release compressed air and push a charge, in our case an arrow. Combining 6 such bottles, we get a 6-charged arrow thrower, which is able to break through wooden barriers. It's kind of scary to imagine what happens if one of those arrows hits an unprotected body part, but Jorg didn't stop at that point. He decided to transform his apparatus into a fully automatic auto-throwing Gatling machine. Now it's a drill instead of a handle, which spins and rolls all of the valves open automatically, doing 1 turnover. It seems to be remarkable. In a nutshell, Jorg be one of the first who is able to oppose the Walking Dead, in this case of zombie apocalypse. The place below is occupied by similar weapons, a newly made channel called the Q. It's a single-charged homemade gun with a wooden base. On the top installed is a common nail which acts as in part to lock, which will put it into charge. The place below it is occupied by an empty Coke bottle and pump, which will pre-fill pressure to required levels. We get certain pneumatic weapons from these details, which flings darts and is able to go through a Pepsi can and other objects. The idea could be adopted by some adventure action films. The main hero has lost his compass, his phone batteries died, and fuel is ran out. After getting lost in the forest, the man, which has all of his automobile's equipment and pump, is able to make a gun for hunting easily from this video. And the last compressed air device will be a rapid-firing bottle machine gun. The principle of it working is very simple, like in previous homemade projects. Airsoft balls are put into under-pressure bottles, which then, pulling a trigger, throws the balls at the target with incredible speed. The inventor said that the machines cost him around $15. If you want, you will be able to place the Airsoft portable gun and the air tank compressor on your back. A homemade minigun by Alex Smith from Arizona. It looks more like an old-fashioned moonshine machine, but it's a DIY gun that is able to fill someone's ass with .22 caliber ammo. Alex has also made a gunpowder bazooka, which looks a lot like a rocket. Electromagnetic gun is similar to a weapon from legendary Fallout video games. It looks incredible and strikes impressively. All instruction and information will be in the original video, link in the description. Is the first system of volley fire in the world. It's a 2-wheeled vehicle in which places the launcher with little gaps where it puts small rockets and explosive arrowheads. Small-scale bombs attached to the rockets. The arrowheads dip in a fuel mixture before being used to set it on fire. Nowadays, Hwacha can be looked at museums. famous issues of books, and computer games. The team with Cary, Grant, and Tori have all created this launch pad on the popular TV show Mythbusters. All the bombs have been thrown out successfully, but unfortunately miss all the targets. This model of the gun is effective for only huge numbers of enemies, or a horde of zombies. A 200-watt laser gun seems like a gun from Dead Space. A powerful laser is able to burn through wood and highly flammable materials. It's ideal for air balloons, which break for a few seconds after the laser hits them. In the end, Nick and his guns. He's made a 10mm pistol and a simple charge shotgun. There's only one question: why he invented a gun in state where he's able to buy such a weapon if you have a correspondence license. Without thinking twice on his questions, Nick decided to create his own post-apocalyptic flamethrower. The container with fuel screws onto a plank, and a 20-volt battery supplies the small engine, which pumps fluid to the flame igniter. It works without contact, a homemade flamethrower flinging fire to a distance of up to 6 meters. But don't forget, you can set yourself on fire if the wind blows in your direction. A flamethrower gets dangerous, but entertaining. The author of this fascinating device recommended not to try repeating this homemade flamethrower at home. That's all. Thanks for watching.